गुड इवनिंग स्टूडेंट्स। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है बिहेवियर ऑफ कंडक्टर्स इन इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फील्ड। ओके, सो और द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ अ कंडक्टर इन एन इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फील्ड। नाउ फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी, net electrostatic field is zero in the interior of a conductor. Okay, so here we have two plates, one is positive plate, another is negatively charged plate. All right, now electric field is from positive to negative, so external electric field की क्या direction होगी ऐसे. Okay, if a conductor is placed in an external electric field like this, so its free electrons begin to move in the opposite direction. All right, move in the opposite direction of external electric field. Now negative charges are induced on the left side and positive charges are induced on the right side. All right, the process continues till the induced electric field set up by the induced charges and become equal and opposite to the external electric field. Okay, so the net field inside a conductor is external electric field minus induced electric field, okay, is equal to 0. So हम कह सकते हैं कि नेट इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फील्ड इनसाइड अ कंडक्टर क्या होगी, 0. कब? जब ये इंड्यूस चार्जेस से जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जनरेट होगी वो एक्सटर्नल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड के इक्वल और अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में आ जाए तब. नाउ नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी, जस्ट आउटसाइड द सरफेस ऑफ अ चार्ज कंडक्टर, जस्ट आउटसाइड द सरफेस ऑफ अ चार्ज कंडक्टर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज नॉर्मल टू द सरफेस. Okay, so if we have a conductor or a charge conductor, all right, so under a static conditions, okay, we are talking about electrostatics. In electrostatics, charges are at rest. All right, so under a static condition no surface currents exist. Okay, remember that no surface current exist. All right, so okay, if the electric field, okay, now electric field is always normal to the surface of a charged conductor, but if the electric field is not normal to the surface, so it will have some tangential component along the surface. Okay, like this. Due to this tangential component of electric field, electric charges experiences a force. Okay, due to that force, flow of charges created. Okay, due to this flow of charges, surface currents are created. All right, but we know that under static conditions, under static conditions no such currents can exist. All right, hence we can say that just outside the surface of a charged conductor electric field is normal to the surface. Okay, next property, the net charge in the interior of a conductor is 0 and any excess charge resides at its surface. Okay, now consider a charged conductor. Okay, now to determine electric field at any point of this conductor, we choose a Gaussian surface, okay, near its outer boundary. Now we know that everywhere inside a conductor electric field is 0. Okay, so according to Gauss theorem, if field is 0, so flux is 0. So if flux is 0, so charge is 0. So this is our property, the net charge in the interior of a conductor is 0. and our Gaussian surface lies just near the outer boundary. Okay, here, so any an excess charge q must reside at the surface of the conductor. All right. Fourth property. Okay, we know that electric field is equal to minus dV by dr, or negative of the potential gradient, and we know that inside of a conductor field is 0. Okay, so E is equal to 0, or on the surface of a conductor there is no tangential component of electric field. Okay, so inside a conductor electric field is 0, and on the surface there is no tangential component of electric field, so E is equal to 0. If I put E is equal to 0, means dV by dr is equal to 0, and dV by dr shows potential with respect to distance. So change in potential with respect to distance. So there are no change in potential with respect to distance. It means potential has constant value. Okay, so this is our fourth property, that potential is constant within and on the surface of a conductor. Okay, again, first property is net electrostatic field is 0 in the interior of conductor. Second property, just outside the surface of a conductor electric field is normal to the surface. Okay, third property, the net charge in the interior of a conductor is 0, and any excess charge must be reside its surface. Okay, then fourth property, potential is constant inside a conductor as well as on the surface of a conductor. Okay, on the surface of a conductor. And fifth property, okay, electric field at the surface of a charged conductor is proportional to surface charge density. Electric field is at the surface of a charged conductor is directly proportional to surface charge density. Okay, for this, consider a charged conductor of irregular shape. Okay, this is our irregular shaped charged conductor. Let sigma be the surface charge density of this charged conductor. Now to determine electric field, we choose a Gaussian surface. Okay, that Gaussian surface is a short cylinder shaped or look like a pill box. Okay, now this pill box is, half portion of this pill box is inside a conductor and half portion of this pill box is outside the conductor. Okay, now, and the cross sectional area of this short cylinder is A. Okay, and with negligible height. Now total flux through this cross section is electric field flux is equal to E dot delta S. Okay, now charge enclosed by this cylinder is, charge is equal to, we know that sigma is equal to Q by delta S, so Q is equal to sigma into delta S. Okay, and by Gauss theorem, flux is equal to Q upon epsilon naught. Okay, electric flux is equal to E delta S is equal to sigma delta S upon epsilon naught. Here delta S cancel, so we get E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. Okay, in vector form, vector E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught n cap. N cap is the unit vector which is in the direction of electric field. Now sixth property, electric field is 0 in the cavity of a hollow charged conductor. Alright, so consider a charged conductor, okay, having cavity this. Okay, with no charges inside the cavity. Okay, now to determine the electric charge in the cavity, we choose a Gaussian surface quite close to the cavity. Alright, now we know that everywhere inside a conductor field is zero. So if field is zero means charge is zero. So this is our property, that electric field is zero in the cavity of a hollow charge conductor. Okay, now this cavity inside a conductor remains shielded from outside electric influence, and this is known as electrostatic shielding. This cavity provides an shield from the outside electrical influence. Okay, and the phenomenon of making a field free region or making a region free from any electric field is called electrostatic shielding. Alright, and application of this electrostatic shielding is in a thunderstorm accompanied by a lightning. It is safest to sit inside a car rather near a tree or open ground. Okay, the metallic body of car provides electrostatic shield. Okay, and even some of the electrical devices are coated with a metallic body, okay, which provides an electrostatic shield. Okay.